So in the past month, Litecoin hit a pretty big milestone that I'm going to talk about later in this video. And now looking at this price action, things are looking good for the end of March going into April. And over the years, April has been a very good month for crypto overall. So I'm expecting good things to happen in the next month or so, like a test up towards that $250 level. Currently right now, the price is ranging right around that 50 and 21-day moving average support resistance level. So now we're going to be waiting for a move to set up April for a good trend upwards towards 250, or possibly we could even get a lower high here in this 220 range and head back down to test 180 support. We're going to dig a little bit deeper in this video about that. If we are bullish right now and these are the lows for March and April will be a net positive month, then we won't go any lower than 180. But it all depends if we can flip this 21 and 50-day moving average into support and consolidate above before making that move as we get closer towards the end of the month. I'm going to give you more info on that in this video, so stay tuned as I give you my update for Litecoin for April. What's up, my Litecoin people and everybody else watching? Thanks for choosing Currency.com's channel with your host, John, at RealJohnDoe on Twitter. And I'm going to be giving you guys the usual update on Litecoin as we go into a brand new month. Let's jump right into this video. The monthly reports are always good because it gives us a nice bigger picture of what's to come in terms of price action. And we're also going to talk about the latest news, the trader sentiment, and look at some important price levels to watch in terms of support and resistance levels. And if you're a first-time viewer or just new to the channel, don't forget to also hit that subscribe button if you are interested in more videos like this, because as you can see here, right on our channel, we have more Bitcoin analysis, Ethereum, altcoins, XRP, Litecoin, Doge, all of them. All of the top cryptos, we do give you guys updates on them every week, and Litecoin is one that we do talk about often. And also to continue showing your support to the channel, everybody watching right now, take that quick second, just hit that thumbs up button. Knowing that you guys like the videos, it helps us know what kind of content to keep putting out for you guys and also to continue growing the channel. Majority of you guys watching right now are in the early days of the channel. We just started the channel about 1 year ago and just now hit about 12,000 subscribers. But that simple like, comment, or subscribe that you guys do does help us out quite a bit. And then it makes us able to continue to put out all of this free information for you guys and keep you up to date with the crypto market. All right. The first things first that we cover on our videos is trader sentiment, brought to you by Currency.com. Looking right now, Litecoin just broke out, testing that 190 resistance that I am looking at right now at the time of recording. It could become a support by the time this video is posted, but for now, I'm going to keep it as a resistance. And right now it's showing 83% buyers, 17% sellers on Currency.com, with the price pushing towards the highs of the day. Okay, so here is the support levels to watch for Litecoin going into April. The first level I have here is right around 170, which was March's monthly support level. After that, 160, which was the lows for March where we wicked down. And then right around that 130 range, which was the yearly open. And then towards the upside right now, Litecoin is on a move up. And I have here $190 as the next resistance, which is right along that 21-day moving average. And currently at the time of recording right now, Litecoin is at about 188. So we're just about to approach that first resistance level. And then after that, I'm looking at $200, which is where the price ranged at throughout March. And then after that, I'm looking at 230, which was the highs for March, and then 250, which is the yearly highs so far. Going into April, I don't have too many headlines for Litecoin, but I do have some interesting things that have been happening and that has happened and that are to happen. First thing here is the Litecoin Foundation tweeted that the Mimblewimble upgrade that's coming is set to be the largest upgrade for Litecoin ever. This one is promising fungibility for all, while also improving Litecoin scalability and positioning Litecoin for a bigger future. And this is good because they're preparing Litecoin for future adoption rather than running into the issue at a current time and doing the development. So it's good that the Litecoin Foundation and developers are thinking ahead and kind of not in the moment. And this is the huge milestone that I mentioned earlier that I wanted to mention to you guys. It's been reported now, according to data from CoinMarketCap.com, that in the past 30 days, Litecoin had about $13.6 trillion in volume, which comes to about 73.7 billion Litecoin, making Litecoin the second largest traded crypto. You can see Bitcoin here at number 1 with 32 trillion, Litecoin 13, Tether 5, Ethereum 4. and it is being used for what it's made for, and that is a faster Bitcoin used for payments. And that is most likely why people are using it. Similar to Bitcoin Cash as well, but Litecoin is usually the preferred because the development and the team does seem strong and there's never any issues, and they continue to build. And it's also been one of the oldest altcoins and has still been running strong through all bear markets and bull markets. But if you guys want to learn a little bit more about what's been going on with Litecoin and the development, then here is one thing I came across on Twitter. Here's one interview with Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, and a podcast host, Carlos Estrada. They do talk about quite a few things here regarding Litecoin, such as fiat devaluing and purchasing power for Bitcoin and Litecoin having been the escape and moving towards the upside, and also Wall Street versus Main Street, the PayPal integration, Mimblewimble, Grayscale, and also a bit more. So if you are interested in what's been happening for Litecoin, this is a great interview for you guys to go watch. Just search up this guy here on Twitter and you'll find his YouTube link, which will bring you to the full video with lots of great information coming straight from Charlie Lee regarding Litecoin and the present day. But on my end, we're going to jump into the Currency.com platform and talk about the price action on what everything is looking like right now. So in the last Litecoin video, I mentioned how important this 180 level was. And we did have a trend line to follow from that inverted head and shoulder pattern right here. And we were here right at about March 17th. And the price lost that 21 and 50-day EMA support and broke below that 180 level. Now I was expecting if that 180 level were to be tested, then it wouldn't hold. It looks like that's what did happen. But what I didn't expect was a strong reversal like that. So with that happening, that leads me to believe something even bigger is coming for Litecoin. And I'm sticking towards the upside because this is two very strong reversal candles on the daily. If we get a daily close above the 50 and the 21, then that sets up Litecoin for a very good April test, 230 and then 250 up towards those yearly highs. So some things to keep an eye on right now. You got to look at all the reversals we've had for Litecoin. Where have they bounced? And it looks like they all have bounced right around the 21 and the 50-day EMA support resistance level. And that's where we are right now with a higher low. So I am bullish on this bounce. The only thing that concerns me is this lower high that we had here at 230. But if you look back here at the beginning of the year, we also had that in January. But eventually Litecoin, once it crossed over above the 21 and the 50-day EMA, it went on a nice run, which was bringing it up to the yearly highs for about 75%. And if you look right now, that's similar to what was happening. We are trying to reclaim above the 21 and 50-day moving average. And if we do get towards yearly highs, that's only about a 30% run or so. I would expect a new yearly high for Litecoin if this reversal is legit and the bulls come in buying strong. Another thing to help confirm that this is a bullish reversal, have a look at that RSI. If you look where it bottomed out, and the last time we were in this support range, right at about 40. If you look right now, we're close to 40 with a reversal. And one more thing is that MACD is just about to have a bullish crossover. So if we're having a bullish crossover right as we break past resistance, then that is confirmation for a breakout and continuation of the uptrend. And before I give you my bullish and bearish price targets for April, let me show you one interesting thing right now. Is I do mention in all my Litecoin videos that Litecoin has been known as the leading indicator for Bitcoin. Litecoin usually makes the moves first up or down during strong trending markets. If you look right now, Litecoin started its move up. Now let's look at Bitcoin's chart real quick. Looking here at Bitcoin, it has not started its move up. So this is kind of maybe a tip to give you guys if you are also looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin should be reversing pretty soon here following Litecoin. So back to Litecoin right now, here is my bullish price targets. The first level that I'm looking at is, as I mentioned earlier in this video, that 230 support, which was March highs. I think we're going to take that out pretty soon, probably early April, could be sooner depending on how much buying comes in. But I do expect it to happen early April, and a rejection slightly, maybe for the first week of April or the first 2 weeks of April, and then a breakout up towards my next price target at about $240. And after that, if we can reclaim that into a support, then I'll be looking on Litecoin to continue a run, to go test its all-time high. If we can build a strong support in that 250 range, because all-time high is not too far away from that. And if we also include the RSI in this move here, you can see the RSI just bottomed out close to 40, and also the MACD is close to having a bullish crossover here on the daily. So if the RSI can reclaim 50, find support above that, as the price also finds support above that 21-day EMA, and then we can expect the RSI to go in an uptrend and head towards that overbought range, which should line up with the price finding that 230 support. And then the MACD would also flip bullish for the first time since the beginning of March. If you compare the price action from each time the MACD has had a bullish crossover, there's been pretty big moves. You can see here at the beginning of March, a reclaim of the 21-day EMA, and also bullish MACD gave it about a 20% run. Back here in the beginning of February, when we had a reclaim of the 21-day EMA and a bullish MACD crossover, Litecoin went on about a 70% run and saw the same back towards the yearly open. Same thing, reclaim of the 21-day EMA, bullish crossover on the MACD, and another massive run, which was about 100%. So if that's what we get, again, a reclaim of the 21-day EMA, plus a bullish MACD crossover, and an uptrend in the RSI, we should expect at least a 20% run, which brings us up to my first price target right at about 230, 20. And then after that, if it does continue past 20%, it'll bring us up towards $250. So as we wrap this video up, let me give you guys a quick recap here. So on the bullish side, if we can reclaim above the 50 and the 21-day moving average, and we also get a close up there, then I'm bullish going into April, as April has been a bullish month going into May as well. So I'll be looking at 230, then 240, 250, 300, and so on. But if we do get a close above, but we get a rejection with a lower high, or a rejection even in this current range right now, we test 180 again, then I'll be looking for the price to get possibly a higher low in that range and hold for a possible buy to dip opportunity. But if not, and we get a lower high, then I'll be looking at things to break down towards 150 and even 120 for Litecoin in April and May. But I will keep you guys updated throughout the month. So make sure you are staying tuned to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when we post new videos, as we do this weekly. So much things to talk about that's going on right now in the markets, crypto markets, and people are starting to get busier. So we do save you guys time by putting together these videos. I'm checking out, but quickly, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Litecoin. Feel free to also check out our channel for more videos just like this. Don't forget one thing, to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Let us know your feedback on the video and what else you would like to see in future videos. And I'll see you back in the next one. It's John with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.